Libra. Welcome back to Peace and Carmen. I'm Carmen, and welcome to your November tarot reading. This is a general reading, so although not all messages might be for you, I put the intention into my cards that there will be a message for you. If you're new to my channel, then you don't know that I got these oracle cards from my next door neighbor, Sarah, who's a psychic medium. You can find her information in the description box below, so feel free to follow her on Twitter. You can also find my information there if you'd like a personal reading. So definitely check it out. Contact me in any of those ways listed below if you would like a personal reading. But let's just get on into your November reading. We're going to start with the oracle cards this month instead of doing it at the end like I typically do. So we'll see what comes up. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. All right. And Libra, I have to be honest with you. This is the second time that actually the third time I had attempted to do your reading. My cat kind of just got all up in your business. So I had to start over. But within that, there was a lot of things about pregnancy. There was a lot of things about children. So if you are not trying to get pregnant this month, Libra, be cautious because the baby wants to come. But this could be perfect timing, okay? So this could just be destiny telling you right now is time for you to, have that child that you've been wanting if you have been wanting it. All right, we have be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Truth. And we have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes when you really want to. And I do have this window open, so if you can hear anything outside, I'm sorry. But it is such a beautiful day, and here in Wisconsin, we are definitely lacking beautiful days sometimes when it's starting to get cold. So we got to take seize these nice days when we can. So I apologize. Plus, I just cleansed the place, so I got to have the window open to get some of the smoke out. All right. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse. All right. Interesting, Libra. Interesting. I think this is an energy that you're starting to come out of. Here we go. We also have the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, Libra, I feel like you have been feeling a little isolated. No pun intended with quarantine and coronavirus and everything. But it does feel like, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. It feels like for a while now, you've been feeling just a little stuck, a little by yourself. And it's been annoying to you. I don't think that this is something that you wanted to do. I don't think that you've wanted to stay by yourself, but it's kind of just been the case. We got the Four of Swords. And we got the Five of Cups. Yeah, Libra, I don't think that you have wanted to be in this situation. I think that this is something that you were probably desperately trying to avoid. But out of it, I think that there has been a lot of healing that has been taking place, with you being able to kind of slow down and be able to focus on your instincts and focus on just how you're feeling. I think that did bring slowly, I think that has been healing you. Whether or not you can feel that right now or not, I think that there has been some healing that has been happening, that has definitely been taking place. I think this time that you were able to slow down and just be with yourself has allowed you to feel some of these areas where you might have felt broken, you might have felt cracked a little bit. I think that you being able to be with yourself, just be able to feel the feels and not condemn yourself. There's no place else you needed to be, so you could just feel the feels. You could just sit there and reflect. You could just sit there and think. You're able to I think that you were considering a lot of different possibilities during this time. I think that you realized that the universe is so vast, and all of the possible worlds that we could have fallen into. You were in this world, and this world for a reason. That this is your conscious plane that you are within, and there's a reason for that. It's not by mistake. And I think that you're starting to grasp just how divine that truly is. The fact that that life might not be perfect all the time, but there's gold within this life. That, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a picture of I think it's Japanese vases. I think it's Japanese. Don't quote me. Where if there's a crack, they'll fill it with gold. I don't know if you guys know about it. If you know about it, comment it in the description box and let me know. Also, please ignore these nails. I did not fix them before this video, so I apologize. But that's what I feel like you're doing this month, Libra. I feel like you probably have been doing for a little bit now, is you've been fixing your cracks with gold. This time you were able to mend some things that really needed to be mended, and I don't even think it might not have even been a conscious thing. That it was just something that you knew that you needed to get done, so you did it. All right, actually, let me do it like this. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Hermit in reverse. And we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, some of these issues that might have been healed right now might have stemmed from a father figure, might have stemmed from their absence or their presence. But I do think that there was a lot of letting go, a lot of moving forward. I think that you were aware that there was baggage, that there were things that you might have been holding on to probably for longer than what you would have liked. And I think that you were just ready. I think that after being kind of stuck with yourself and allowed some of those things to process within you, I think that sometimes our lives just move so quickly, Libra, that there's just thing after thing after thing that we just don't have the time to be able to sit and let some of our wounds heal. And I really think that this is something that it was perfect timing, Libra. It was perfect timing. So although, and this could be from quarantine, this could be, maybe you being able to work from home, maybe you're working less hours, maybe you're around your children right now a little bit more, helping them with school. There's a lot of things that have changed within this time. But I think even if you are still going to work and you are still doing all of the things, you haven't been with friends as much. You haven't been there has been less distractions for you, and that has given you the ability to be able to reflect on some of these things that might have hurt you in the past, and probably in ways that maybe we didn't realize right away. I think that this probably took some time to kind of uncover. But when it started to uncover, it was just magic. The way that your body and mind started to fill these gaps with gold. So, although it might not feel as if this was a blessing. I think that, sometimes we can get kind of stuck in some of our, negative aspects of things, that our mind kind of wants to go there and say, I can't spend time with my friends. I can't go out. I can't, I'm getting bored at home. This was a blessing for you, Libra. These last few months, and coming up to this month, was a blessing for you. This was something that that the divine had constructed for your benefit. There was nothing that was by accident within this. I think that you're going to be able to. Again, I'm so sorry if you can hear things outside. It's. I have to have this window open though. Yeah, I think that this is just going to be a very liberating experience for you as you begin to finally start to release some of this. I think there were things that you were probably holding on too tightly, and letting those things kind of drive some of your actions, again, whether you know it or not. Some of this baggage, you couldn't go this way because you're holding on to too many things. You couldn't do this because your hands were full of all of this stuff. And now, finally, we're letting it go. We're letting it go, and we are releasing it, and now we are free. Now we are able to make our own decisions of our own wants and desires, and not based on some of the hurts that we have encountered in our past. Scorpio season, man. Scorpio season. Scorpio season. I think that this is telling you right now to slow down. If this is not resonating for you right now, if you have been going super fast and you haven't been able to have time, I'm going to mute this quick. If you haven't had time to be able to slow down, this is your sign. This is the universe telling you it's time to slow down. It is time to reflect. It's not stopping completely. It's not, waving a white flag and calling it done. You're not giving up. You are just slowing the pace. You're allowing the mind to be able to have a little less going on. Let's see. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Swords yet again. This one is right side up, so that's beautiful. Yeah, I definitely feel like this has been a process for you. It has been a journey that you've had to climb up a lot of hills, and it feels like you should be further. This is what I'm feeling. It feels like you should be, which each step that you take. I think I've done this analogy in one of the Pisces videos a few months back, is as if you're walking in like a sand dune, right? And you're walking over these dunes, and you're trying to, get to the other side, and it's just an endless desert, endless sand, and each step that you take, it just feels as if you should be going so much further than what you are, with all the work that you've been exerting for that step. And you just haven't been moving that fast. You haven't been moving that far. And that is for a purpose, Libra. They don't want you to move too quickly right now. The steps that you're able to take are they're being taken. So you are doing the steps that you're able to take, and that is all that you need to do. You don't have to push yourself to be able to run this sand dune. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to. The sand's going to make it so you can't go any faster. And that's okay. You don't have to go any faster. This is your pace. It's all right to slow down. And I feel like I have to keep saying this because I think I don't think that you like to hear it. To be completely honest with you, Libra, I feel like you don't want to. You want to keep going. You want it to be faster. You don't want to have a slow-paced life. And I think that might be because we don't want to feel some of this. I think it's going to take a lot of it's going to take a little bit of time to get comfortable with the situation. We got the Moon in reverse, and we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I think it's going to take a little time to get comfortable with the situation. Because right now, it feels like, yes, you're alone, but you want to you want to fight it. You want to fight it so much. You're quick on the defense. You're quick. But what would happen that instead of you holding up these swords, instead of you wanting to fight, instead of you wanting to push things away from you, to stay away from me, stay away, instead of that, oh, this is so loud out there, I'm so sorry. Instead of that wanting to repel some of this, what if we put those swords down? What if we did just allow that moon in the back? What if we did allow that moon to come to us, to shine on us? What if we did allow ourselves to feel this emotion? What if we did allow ourselves to be swayed by the power of the moon? I think that if we did allow that, we'll get our end goal. We'll get those things that we've really wanted. And again, Libra, I will reiterate that if you're not trying to have children, be careful this month. Because I do see, I think there are going to be, there might be some children being conceived or already conceived, and you're finding out about it, okay? So just be aware of that. This is going to bring a fountain of happiness for you. So although some of this stuff might be hard to dive into, there's a balance to the universe. When there is a lot of emotion, when there is maybe a lot of hurt and a little death that was being seen, being spoken to, there has to be an opposite pill. There has to be a greater amount of happiness that is coming. It has to. There has to be balance in the universe. There's a yin and a yang. So just know that as deep as you go down into this, beauty is coming out of it. We have the King of Cups and we have the Devil that came out. So I feel like, Libra, if you are in a relationship with a person right now, this is just a little side note, if you are in a relationship with a more masculine energy, this is gender neutral, so this could be a woman with a very masculine type of energy, but could be a man as well, obviously. If you're in this relationship, this might not be the relationship for you. I think that this might be a relationship that has been stemmed from some of the father issues that we might have had in our past. So just be aware of that. And I don't think that this person is emotionally, I don't want to say emotionally stable, but I also do want to say emotionally stable right now. I think that they need, a little bit more control over their emotions, because I think I think that the waves that they're creating are taking you for a ride. Maybe I do need to close this window. Well, we're about to finish up. I'm so sorry, Libra. This is so loud. Oh, the city. Oh, the city. So, Libra, if you are in a relationship that you feel that kind of spoke to, just be careful with that. Be careful with that because I feel like there is more of a connection through possession and intensity and, that passion versus actual, healthy love and sustainability. So just be aware of that. I don't think that this person is going to be able to give you the life that you desire. Just a side note, like I said, I do think that this is probably stemming from perhaps some father issues in the past. And if you are not trying to get pregnant and this person, is the one around you, just be careful, okay? And this might be the person that you need to, kind of stand your ground. If you don't feel, perhaps you guys are already broken up and they're trying to come back into your lives. If you don't feel comfortable with the situation, you don't have to say yes. You don't have to say yes unless you really want to. Okay? All right, Libra. I hope this resonated for you. I hope this helps you throughout this month, helps you guide through Scorpio season a little easier. If you need anything at all, please contact me in those ways listed below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, feel free to comment. I would love that too. And definitely click that like button if it resonated for you. That just tells me that somebody got something out of it. So I always appreciate that. Otherwise, I will see you next month, Libra. I hope all you who came to visit subscribe and come back and see me next month. All right. Bye.